Today, you will be learning how your child uses the Pasadena ISD problem-solving model to solve two-step word problems. The first thing that the child is supposed to do is, of course, read the word problem. Today's word problem says, each case of fruit snacks sold at Max's Market has 8 boxes with 6 snack bags in each box. If Miss Waller buys 1 case of fruit snacks and gives 4 snack bags to her students, how many snack bags will she have left? The first thing that the child will go through is the analyzing step. When we analyze, the first thing we need to find out is what is the problem asking me to find or determine. The question in this problem is how many snack bags will she have left? The student will then go and write that question down in the analyze box. After I have determined the question that I am to solve, the next thing I need to figure out is if this problem is a 1-step or 2-step. Like I said before, this problem is a 2-step. So the child must now go back into the problem and dissect the problem and find out what things I do know. In this case, I know that 8 boxes are in 1 case. So 1 case equals 8 boxes. I also know that there are 6 snack bags in each box. Now that I have written down what I know, the next question I'm going to ask myself is, do I know the total amount of snack bags? In this case, I do not know the total amount of snack bags. So before I can get to how many snack bags she will have left, I must first determine how many total snack bags I have. The students then write down the operations that they can choose from, which is multiplication, addition, division, and subtraction. In this case, I know that in each box there is going to be 6 snack bags. When I have equal groups, which is the same number in each one, that is going to be determining by using multiplication. When I do not know the total, the 2 operations that can be used is multiplication or addition. And if I'm using the same number multiple times, that is repeated addition, which is another way of solving with multiplication. Now that I know that I need to determine the total snack bags, I know that I need to multiply 8 times 6. Now, I still have the question of how many snack bags will she have left. If I continue reading, it says that she gives 4 snack bags to her students. We know that she's going to give 4 snack bags away. And when I'm giving something away, I am subtracting. So now the next step is to go into plan and solve. So now I'm going to represent the problem with a visual representation. The visual representation that the students have been using is a strip diagram. So first, I need to represent 8 times 6. Using a strip diagram, I'm going to represent the 8 boxes. We try to have the students to represent, using the strip diagram, the best that they can of what the problem is asking. It is asking for 8 equal groups. So here are my 8 boxes. And I know that in each box there are 6 snacks. At the top is my question, which is the total. This is what I do not know. So now in order for me to solve, I'm going to group and group again. I now know my total, which is 48 snack bags. My problem is not done because I still have to answer the question, how many snack bags will she have left? We have determined in the analyze section that she gives 4 snack bags away. So now I must take my total, which is 48, and subtract 4. When I subtract 4, I will get 44. The students are to restate the question by answering in a complete sentence. She will have 44 snack bags left. The next thing I'm going to do is justify and evaluate. In this problem, justify and evaluate could mean I could solve the problem again using a different strategy, or I can use opposite operations. For me to justify, to make sure that my answer is correct, I'm going to use a different strategy to see if I come up with the same answer, which should be 44. For this one, I'm going to show you how the students use a number line. The first step that was done was multiplication. I know that there are going to be 8 boxes with 6 in each box. So I'm going to hop in groups of 6. The first hop represents the first box. Each time is an equal amount, which is 6. Here I have landed on 48. Now I must represent the subtracting of 4. The students can use the same number line to represent minus 4, which should give 44. Or they can represent with another number line showing 48, which is where they landed, and then hopping back 4, which is 44. I have solved my problem and I got the answer the same both times. This is the way that I justify and evaluate.